Hey, everybody, it's Mike with the Wiley Chamber, and it is time for another Member Minute. Joining me today in the Member Minute is Dr. Jaspreet Gill with Countryside Smiles in Murphy, and they're a new Wiley Chamber member. Dr. Gill, thank you for coming.
Hi, Mike. Thank you for having me. We're glad to be a member chamber. We're glad to be the member of the chamber.
We are happy to have you. And hey, tell me a little bit about Countryside Smiles.
So Countryside Smiles is not just a dental office. It's a dream that was born as a passionate young dentist on the other side of the globe in Punjab, India. I belong to Punjab region and I came to the United States almost a decade and a half ago for studying further into dentistry. I graduated in my bachelor's from India as a bachelor's in dental surgery, and then I was accepted into one of the most competitive international dental programs in Virginia Commonwealth University, located in Richmond, close to DC. We had a very clinical oriented program. So I want to be more of a clinician than of a researcher. I wanted to come back to Dallas is because of the weather is similar to Punjab, and I love the Murphy area because it's both city and country at the same time. You find everything and you have everything to escape. So I live in Murphy, I'm local, and I want to be close to home and help my neighbors with the dental needs that they might have. So Countryside Smiles is a passion, it's not just a business.
Fantastic. And you learn something in every interview. I now, when I'm, so you're telling me in July, when it's 110 here in the shade, I can think to myself, well, at least it's just as hot in Punjab.
Yes.
All right. Well, it's nice to know a sister's country in misery in the summer with 110-degree weather is going to be right there with us.
You're not alone. There's other people around with the same 3-degree heat. Yes.
That's right. Well, I always ask because it's a real curiosity to me. What led you into dentistry and that part of that type of medical practice?
So dentistry is part of medical science that involves both consultations and hands-on surgical skills. So I am a very hands-on person. I love doing, hands-on surgeries, crowns, veneers, and it's both art and science. You're both a diagnostician, an oral physician at the same time, a radiologist at the same time, and a surgeon at the same time. I'm a general dentist, but I continued my studies even after graduating in 2014. I did a fellowship for implantology for a year and finished in 2018. So as a general dentist, I want to be able to do most of the dentistry because you see a bigger picture as being the primary dental care provider instead of going to various different specialties, which do have, I respect all the specialties, which do have their areas of expertise. But as you grow in experience, you try to keep everything under one roof with all the services under one roof. So patients can come and get most of the dental services done with us. Talking about the services, we are going to be equipped with all kinds of technology. We're going to have a 3D CBCT scanner, which allows us to see not only hard tissues, but also soft tissues. We can evaluate how far your sinuses, nerves, vessels are from the areas where we're going to do a root canal or we're going to do an implant. So we'll be able to evaluate the anatomy better, and that leads to better results because you do see the road you are traveling on much better with that kind of GPS technology. Secondly, we are going to have a 3D intraoral scanner. It's a non-radiation scanner, but it helps us to have a full view of your mouth and also display at the same time to the patients with its newest caries detection technology, which will help to see what your doctor sees so patient can understand that we are on the same page and they can see their own tooth being progressing or halting the disease with us. The same intraoral scanner is also for Invisalign treatments. So we are going to offer Invisalign. We do see adults, kids, seniors, and we try to do comprehensive dentistry, keeping their medical side of things in place. So it's going to be a dental treatment with whole body health in consideration while we do dental treatment. And I'm a big advocate for preserving your natural teeth, not jumping into conclusions of getting, full mouth implants all on fours. Let's try to do a little bit more homework and try to be more of a human than an implant machine before we jump into artificial teeth. Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. And you hit on a point that I really didn't even think about is a lot of times when you go to a dentist, you can get the cleaning and the basics, but if you have to do something more involved, you go to an orthodontist or a specialist, and so you're kind of more one-stop shopping in that sense to where you can handle more than just the basic stuff. And as somebody who has natural fear of dentists, it comes from my youth. I know for a fact that if you have the same person,
Yes.
there's a comfort level that you're going to have, and that's always much easier appointment than if you have to go to somebody new every time. So I tell you what, we are excited about having you. We look forward to helping your business grow in Murphy and in Wiley and in our chamber. And just thanks so much for coming on to the Member Minute. Now, I did want to ask you first, what are your hours and what's the best way to make appointments with you guys?
So we have very flexible hours. If we are usually Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are regular 9 to 5. Wednesdays is our special day when we open at noon, but we stay open until 7 p.m. And
Okay.
Fridays, if somebody is an early bird, we open at 7:30 in the morning, but we close at 3:30. The self-booking appointment is the biggest thing. From June 1st, our website is going to be live with all its features. So you can go on our website and schedule your own appointment. All the schedule is going to be up there. So it's in the patient's hands and it's very transparent, and you'll have all the time blocks to schedule your own appointment. We are a paperless office, so no waiting in the waiting room with a clipboard. You will get your paperwork 1 week in advance and you will have your time to do that homework. So please don't make me wait for you filling the paperwork. Do your homework, fill your paperwork up, and come in and straight into the dental chair, and we'll be happy to work on your teeth.
Oh, that is fantastic. Again, it's quick, it's easy, it gets you in there. And we'll put up the website
Yeah.
at the end of this and have that for everybody to see. And again, Dr. Jaspreet, thank you so much for coming in. Countryside Smiles in Murphy
Yes.
and New Wiley Chamber member. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike, for having me. Have a good day.